Hi everyone, I'm Miyoko.
And I'm Alana.
And this is M.A.D Woman. And on today's episode, we're talking about relationships.
Baby.
Ready?
No. Not at all. Not even a little bit.
But why? Why you don't want to have this conversation?
We ain't healed from this. I'm just to keep it honest. We just swept this under the rug. We just moved on.
Which you've healed in some ways.
In some ways, not always. So that's why I said some of these, some of this conversation I ain't even have with myself yet. So it's just like
I think
deeper than the surface.
Yeah, I think I'm ready. Only because I'm at a peaceful point in my relationship. So I'm ready. And I think I'm at peace with the past too. So yes.
Waving the right flag. What is love to you?
So I'll put it in words. Each word, I'll say love, being warm, sweet, kind, and peaceful. When I think of love, that's what I think of.
Okay.
What about you?
My definition, I actually got mine out of that book, All About Love. And I liked the definition, so I'm going to take it and I'm going to stick with it. But my definition of love is to support the spiritual growth of another person, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's my definition. We'll get into that why, but that's my definition. To support the spiritual growth of another human being.
All right. What is the most impactful experience you went through? How has it shaped you as a person? As a woman, fuck a person, a woman.
Are we leaving it at experience or relationship? Because experience, I can give you one.
I mean,
what are we talking about?
But we're talking about relationships.
Yeah,
so
okay.
in your relationship,
I think, damn near my only relationship was the experience that shaped me the most. What would I say? I learned a lot about myself after leaving that relationship. I think the most impact, and it wasn't a positive one, but the most impactful experience that I went through was going through my pregnancy by myself, having somebody there, but doing it by myself, and the shift after I had my baby. I think that is one of the most impactful experiences that I went through. At first, I thought it was a bad thing. I took it as a negative thing, like, why is this happening to me type of thing. And then I learned that, well, for myself, what I took from it was growth. Like, literally, like, God don't give you more than you can handle, ever. He don't give nobody more than they can handle. But instead of saying, like, I failed at something, like, how did it grow you? In my perspective, like, I grew a lot with that man. I started when I was 15, ended when I was 22. I became a woman in that relationship. I learned how to not allow others to treat me. I learned how to stand up for myself. I learned how to set boundaries. I learned how to say no. And I think the shift happened because, and this is this is why I stuck with that definition. When I started on my self-healing, my spirituality journey, that's kind of when it went left for the relationship, if that makes sense. Like, I wanted to grow in one aspect while another person wanted to say the same. And I'm not going to say he didn't grow. He grew in other areas of his life, yes, but not what we needed to make our family work. And so I think that me being able to put myself first, because that was a situation I never put myself first in. So learning just how to choose me, for real, I think is what I took away from that whole experience. What was your most impactful experience?
Okay, let me reword it. Being broken up with, just out of we together today and tomorrow you feel totally different. And I think he taught me, like, you gotta love yourself more. Because I was willing to do anything. I was holding on so tight to keep it right here. To keep it right here, and he was gone tomorrow. So yeah, he taught me really how to love myself. That's when I started breathing again in 2019.
You have to pick up that cigarette woman. 2019 was a year, y'all. That was rock bottom.
Yeah.
But we happy now. We healthy and happy and blessed. Less stress. Shit, I ain't got no stress. Money stress. That's about it. Those come and go. Ebbs and flows. Okay. Do you love from a place of emotional support or the need to be possessive?
See, I used to be possessive. Now it has to be emotional support because there's another human in this new relationship that we created. So it's like if I'm just want you, but you like, can you ask me what's wrong with me? How do I feel?
Yeah.
Like, instead of just wanting me all the time, ask about how I feel. So, I used to, but now no.
I don't know how I love now. I haven't loved in I love all my friends.
Right.
I think, there's still a relationship. When it comes to my friends, because I haven't been in a relationship for 4 years. I've been single for 4 years.
For 4.
You go, Glenn Coco. I've been single for 4 years. So,
but before I got into a relationship, I was single for, I think 3 or 4 years though. So yeah, that's a good.
I'll do 5. Shit, I'll go 7. What did Jenna say? No, but remember when Jenna said divine partnership? Like, yeah, I'll go 7. If that means a king is at the end of that, yeah, I'll go 7. For me, I think I've always a little mix of both. Just from what society puts on you, like that's your man, that's your, like, feel me, that's yours type of thing. But not understanding that that's just a human being moving through this world just like you are, healing from their own traumas just like you are. Trying to learn and explore themselves just like you are. Like, even being in school and being in psychology, learning about stages of development. Like, we're not really supposed to be trying to commit until in our 30s. Like, that's just psychology. Like, that's just the way we operate as human beings.
I my man earlier than that girl. That is, that's on my man.
So, but I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But I'm just saying psychologically, like, you're not prepared or even ready to even do any of that in your 20s. You're literally in your 20s. You're here to explore. And I used to have a hard time. I remember Lanaya's mom told me that we were in Miami, and we were talking about guys. And why we couldn't, like, just why we couldn't.
Bucket list is from top of the ceiling to the bottom of this floor, okay?
But that's not what we was talking about. We was talking about why stuff didn't work out the way it was supposed to. And she was just basically saying, like, why do you even want to give your life up right now? Type of thing. Like, why do you want so badly at 22 years old to settle, pretty much? Like, you don't even know what's out there. And it's not like going and, like, actually putting yourself out. No, it's just like
experiencing people.
Yeah, and learn what you like and what you don't like, and just take your time, pretty much. So I say it used to be a little bit of both. Now I just love on everybody from a perspective of emotional support. Like, are you feeling okay? What do you, like, feel me? What do you need? Type of thing. Like, how can I help? But at the end of the day, I'm still going to leave it to you. Like, you could come to me, let it out, whatever the case may be, but you still got to put in that work on that solo work. Like, that's between you and your inner child. Like, you got to go back, dig deep, and figure out what's going on with that. So I think that was my problem of loving from a state of possession. But now I'm just all about the support. If you don't support me, I can't support you. And that's just it. I don't give a fuck who belong to who. Come out.
My man. She gonna be saying my man. No, when he comes. Compromise or settlement?
I'd rather compromise. I ain't selling for nothing.
That's what.
If we can't compromise, baby, we're gonna agree to disagree, and I'm gonna go do what I'm gonna do.
It's not gonna work out.
I say compromise. What is a compromise for you though? Like, what do you like? What do
I
you
think relationships they're a compromise. Like it's two people.
What have you compromised on? So like not so far, but
In my relationship,
yeah.
shutting the fuck up. Because I'm real, and a man don't.
It's a compromise.
Yeah. For me,
That's a compromise.
you feel like it's not?
No, I think that's just you shutting the hell up. I think that's him putting his foot down and you shutting the hell up.
No,
That's him being a man.
no.
You can't compromise on listening. Like, you gotta listen. Like, that's not a compromise. I think that's, shit, sound like you settling to me.
Well, fuck it, I'm settling it.
Nah, for real, that might be a compromise. I choose compromise, but I had to compromise for a long time. I get what I do what I want. I do as I please. That's single life. I've been no compromise. With Harlem.
With the 5-year-old.
With Harlem, we compromise. What is your love language?
Acts of service.
Is that the only one?
Affirmations, I'll say. Nice words. Maybe give. Nah, not really give. Nah, I don't really care. Maybe flowers more than like, I'll say under gifts, flowers. But yeah.
I would say mine's are acts of service. I just realized that another one of mine is physical touch. Like, because I do date. Let's just put that out there. I do date. So if I'm around somebody that I care about, she's gonna say it like that. I don't love this. If I'm around somebody that I care about, like, I gotta be super close to them. Like, they gotta be like right here type of thing.
All the time?
Or
maybe. Just when they're
around. 'Cause
PDA.
I still look
A lot of
like
PDA?
No.
No?
I don't like a lot of PDA. I don't like
not a
everybody
lot,
in my
but
business.
I like PDA. Well, I like it. Show
You
them
can
you
hold
love
me.
me.
You can hold me. You can hug me. Put your arm. And I'm not finna just.
Nobody's saying
That's my
tongue
business.
action down, but you said what?
That's my business.
Okay,
I don't like a whole lot of PDA. I like seeing other couples. Like, I have no problem with it. I'm not one of those, but it's just so awkward. Like, just so weird.
Why? Because you worried about where everybody.
No,
Everybody
it's
looking
just,
at you?
It's like in the middle of a fucking crowd and we just swap and spit. Take that
baby.
shit somewhere else.
You gotta live a little.
Girl, I've lived.
No.
I gotta live again. I gotta breathe. What did you say? Stop holding my breath.
Oof.
I'm scared though. So.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I'm working that out in therapy. I don't know why. Just a lot of stuff happened. This trauma on this side. You gotta think. Like, I went through years of just shit. Like, shit. A lot of shit. That I shouldn't have been going through.
Why.
Shouldn't have even been putting myself in that predicament or accepting those situations, but I did. I lived and I learned. And that's why I'm not in no rush to go back whatsoever.
Baby girl.
Do you love others the way you desire to be loved?
At moments, I feel like I do, but then at moments, I feel like I don't. Like, I can be very mean.
Selfish.
Yeah, selfish. Yeah. So, it varies on the situation.
Yeah. I think I do. I think when I'm dealing with somebody, I put my all into it. Like, I'm really like
Yeah, that's
a
why I want to
wife.
get married so bad.
I'm really like a wife. Like, I go above and beyond for the person that I'm dealing with. I'll cook, I'll clean, I'll do whatever. Like, for real, I'll do whatever. Come wash your clothes at my house, cook me the meal. Sorry, Dad, but for real. For real, that's just me. Like, I love others the way I want others to love on me. So, yeah, I think that. But Do I think it's always reciprocated? Hell no. I don't think nobody's going to be able to match the love I give off. Ever. Might come close. But I'm like, I love you more type of. I'm not the I love you too.
Yeah.
I love you more.
I love you more.
I love you a little bit more than. Yeah.
But see, that's the scary part. I think I had to learn in my relationship too. Sometimes you can't, I love you more. That's the whole possession part right there. I love you more. Like, no, you cannot be possessive like that. Because they could leave you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Next week.
But does that love change? No, that love doesn't change.
What would be your ideal perfect date?
My ideal perfect date? I don't have an ideal perfect date. I just like good food, great music.
And a good cocktail.
A great cocktail. 'Cause I gotta loosen up. I'm shy. I'm nervous. I don't like first dates. We're gonna be texting for a long time before I let you take me out. I'm not lying. But yeah, I don't really have an ideal first date. I just have to have great energy. We have to be able to have conversation. Oh my God, I cannot express this enough. If you don't talk, take me home. Take me home, Wode. For real. Take me home. I want to go home right now. Not now, but right now. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. I think I'm an awkward person. I'm already an awkward person. I already don't know how to, how to give you icebreakers in a conversation. Like, I'm deep for real. So if I'm asking you something, I'm all in your business. So if we're not going to do that, like, first date, whatever the case may be, you just have to have good vibes, good energy. You have to be able to bring me out of my shell. And that's it. I just need good food, good music.
I need a candlelight. I'm not like candlelight two-person. I think candlelight dinner, just the two of us, nobody else in the restaurant type, a good drink and some good food. Like, my environment it's a part of the date. What I have on, all of that, that's a part of the date. So if that's good, then I feel like, okay, I'm gonna have a good time.
So you'll go out to eat type of girl?
Yeah.
I'm going for a hike type of girl. Let's go outdoors. I need to know the real you. Yeah.
Have you ever asked a guy to go
on a hike? Heck yeah.
Who went?
Do they go? Is the question. Niggas don't want to hike.
Ask?
He's an Aries. He's recent. More recent. Yeah. The niggas think one workout in the day suffices the whole thing. They don't need two. So, or do what they do for themselves. Let's say. You have to throw that one back in the water. It's more efficient to see. Wasn't for me.
Oh my God.
Do you feel like love makes you better and holds you accountable, or is it a distraction?
Maybe when we were younger, more of a distraction, because we was kids trying to do grown people shit. Now, no, because I need him to raise his baby with me. So you're gonna be right. Love is gonna be here, because you're gonna be here. We're gonna raise his baby. So yeah, of course, because when I was young, I was doing a lot of grown shit. I was supposed to be the first one to have a kid, because I was in relationships for so long, bouncing back and forth from relationships.
Who was the first?
My first relationship.
No, who was the first to have a kid?
Oh, been single for 4 years. Was the first.
Right, now back to your answer.
I got a fresh baby. So, yeah, I feel like I was just doing a lot when I was younger. So, yeah, it was most definitely a distraction, because I feel like I could have been doing way more if I wasn't worried about being in a relationship at 18.
You're right.
Trying to hold somebody down who don't even like me for real.
That part. We got to talk about love versus like versus
Yeah, because if you don't like me, I
Like
don't want to be
versus
in a relationship with you.
settlement.
You can love me all you want, but you don't like me. So, love versus like. Yeah, if you don't like me, then
No, let's just say like versus put up with. Y'all don't be liking y'all people.
you know,
Y'all just be putting up with them because y'all comfortable.
I for sure was with 2 people who didn't like me, and I didn't notice it till like way after. And it's just like, damn, you might have loved me, but you did not fuck with me, like. And it's just like we spent all that time together, and you don't really fuck with me, like. Just so selfish.
Is it selfish?
Yeah, because you didn't have the balls to be like, okay, I ain't fucking with you no more.
I get that.
Because I don't really like you, but
did you ever feel that?
Yeah, at times I did.
And you just decided to stay?
Yeah.
Hell no, I had to get ghosts.
But I didn't get ghosts, so it was like, really like, okay, now I don't want to do it. You could have said that years ago. Because when you do it out of nowhere, you've been feeling like that.
No, I had to make mine say it. Because, you feel me? The energy is the elephant in this motherfucking room. Nigga, we're going to talk about it. And once he told me, we just 2 individuals raising a baby. That's my cue. You set me free. Right after that bitch like Meek Mill right about that shit. No, real shit, it might sound sad, but that last day of that relationship was honestly the happiest day of my life. It felt like a big ass, I'm free. I got in my mom's car smiling with my packed bags and my 1-year-old baby. And she's crying. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? So I'm tired of him treating my daughter. Guess what? I'm out of it. I'm good. Going home. Me and my baby. Going home. We going to where people like us and love us and don't put up with us. But you know, somebody for everybody. It's not for me.
He's somebody. He's somebody for 10, man. As Harlem says.
We ain't gonna do them like that. We gonna let them be happy. Be happy, be healthy. Whatever that looks like. Whatever love is for them. You know? Let them bask in that.
Oh.
For me, I would say right now, just the wave that I'm on, it's more so a distraction. When I'm into somebody, I see that it takes a lot. Like, I want to put more time into them. Mm-hmm. Like, I start not losing myself, but
we go in La La Land. We
like
in La La
I'm
Land,
just
like
bubbles. Literally, in my own world, me and that man, not that man, but feel me? Me and my man, like whatever you want to call him at that time, like feel me? I'm in that world, and I forget about my reality. Like at the end of the day, I'm still an individual, and I still got my own mission to complete. So it's just like, yeah, I think right now it's more so a distraction than it is something that holds me accountable. The love that my family gives me hope. Hell yeah, they hold me accountable. You hold me accountable, but romance, I'm just.
It's not your department right now.
Yeah, not right now. That's not what I'm supposed to be.
If every human came with a warning label, what would yours say?
Ooh, if I came with a warning label, I ain't easy. I am not like a yes girl. I move when I'm ready to move, and it could be a good and a bad thing because like you said, I could self-sabotage and miss out on some things, but it just comes from a place of, all right, I'm gonna dip my toe in that water, and I don't like the way that feel. It's either too hot or too cold. It's not just right. Like, and I'm backing out. So I would say that, yeah, I'm not easy. I don't know. I'm complicated.
Yeah, I think mine might say met your match.
Yeah. Met your match?
Yeah.
I think mine would say it's complicated. Handle with care. That's a good warning label.
Yeah. Okay, you say handle with care. Mine might say fragile. Because even though I'm like that, I'm still a little like.
Handle with care. Feel like, where is the question? Oh, do you feel like your happiness is dependent on whether or not you were in or out of love?
No, because when I was single, I was loving the fuck out of myself. Literally just having fun.
Yeah.
So it's like I can live without somebody. At first I thought I couldn't. I was scared to be alone. So those years that I did live, I'll start breathing again. Baby, I was smelling all of the roses, the oceans, all of it. So,
I think my happiness did used to be based on whether or not I was in a relationship. Now, no, hell no. It's nothing nobody can do for me that I can't do for myself. It's nothing I can't call my dad for. Feel me? That he can't do for me. That I gotta rely on another man. Like, hell no. And I don't even like to say I'm happy anymore because, back to my gospel, listening to a Kirk Franklin song, and he has his little intros, and he says, basically, you don't want to rely on happiness. Like, you want to have joy, because joy is something nobody can ever take away from you. So it's just like riding in that car, and we talking about me just feeling at peace, and it's like, feel me, it's just the only battle is me and me. Like, feel me, like that's where I'm at in life right now. I'm really at a state where I'm feeling the most joy that I've ever felt in my life. Even when shit is not going the right way, I give myself 3 minutes and I'm able to go back into myself with a smile on my face that nobody can take away from me, because nobody put it there but me. So I think, now, hell no, I'm not reliant on no man to put a smile on this face. But my dad.
I'm a dad.
I'm a daddy's girl. No, for real. Like, I'm a daddy's girl. So, yeah, if you can't match
if mine
that.
was around, I probably would be too.
If you can't match that, can't do more than that.
Jesus.
Deuces. I got it.
I got it. No, my daddy got it. I'm gonna
my daddy got it. Last question. Describe your love. Describe your love in 3 words.
Stern. It is. I'll be on.
Damn, bitch.
Head.
You bitch to be in love with. Go ahead.
In love, though. Supportive and I'm gonna say stern, supportive. I'll say I don't know. I have 2. You say your 3. I have 3.
I would say my love brings light. Like, I don't ever want somebody to rely on me for how can I work this in the right way? Like how I just spoke about me giving myself joy. I want my partner, like whoever I deal with, to be able to bring themselves back to ground zero, bring themselves back home, if that makes sense, to themselves. But I don't want them to look at me like
they don't rely on you.
Supposed to make me happy. Me to do that, yeah, right? So I want to be a light. So I think I would say my love is a light. Mm-hmm. Like, feel me? I can help shine light on little spots to help you
uplift yourself.
Grow,
but I'm not supposed to shine the whole.
But it's not my job to help do that. So I would say my love is a light. I would say my love is your grandma's cooking. If that makes sense, like it's warm, it's cozy, it's affectionate, it's a big ass hug. Mm-hmm. Like, just come here. Like, I just want to love on you. The last thing to describe my love. I would say it's just, I want to say relaxing, but that's not the word I want. I want to say. It's just like
Soothing.
it brings. Yeah, it's peaceful. It's soothing. It brings you. Nigga walking in the house after a long day of work. All right.
Yes.
Heaven on earth. Literally, my love is heaven on earth. I think. So closing out, what are your biggest takeaways?
That I learned from here. Okay, maybe I need to be more warm, nicer. You're teaching me just by you
nicer?
talking. Yeah, to my partner. Maybe sometimes I feel like I'm nice, but I might not project it as it being nice. But in my way, I'm like, I'm being nice, but they're like, no, you're not.
So, with your influences in love, I would say being your grandparents. Mm-hmm. How do they love on each other? And what have you taken away from them that you've tried to apply to yours?
They handle business. The things they say they want to do, they do it. So I think that's why I'm trying to, the things that I say I want in my relationship, I want for my family, I really try to apply it because that's what I learned to do.
So consistency.
Oh, and I'm disciplined. Yeah, consistency and discipline. Yeah, stand on business.
Got it. So yeah, I think for me, shit, I need to go talk to my therapist. I gotta work some things out. Cause you asked me questions I didn't even want to answer.
I know.
That I didn't answer.
You're sitting up there just like, like, nah, come on.
I ain't got nothing to say for real. That shit is for the birds. When my time comes,
it'll be great.
It'll be great. It'll be amazing.
And so I'm having a grand time. I want to say I deserve the relationship that I am in now. Have a great partner.
I second that motion. I second that motion.
Have a great partner.
This is the greatest nigga you ever dealt with. Okay, moving on. We're not even call him a nigga. We're gonna call him a man. We're gonna call him a man.